So today we're working with a little Cocker Spaniel. We're doing a number 7 on her body. We're going to do, we're going to keep the skirt long, clean feet because she has allergies. That's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to do a Cocker. So to start, we're gonna start with her face. I'm using a number 10 to shave her face. Her mom likes her eyelashes, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Of course, every time she comes, she tells me she loves the eyelashes. I save it, and then of course the dog just kind of like turn and I cut it. But pretty much that's how you do a Cocker face. Just be sure to, you know, avoid the eye. Use a number 10. Do not use a number 5, a number 4. You can use a number 7, but only if you are a certified groomer on the dog's face, okay? You're gonna see that I used a both 10 and a 7 on her face here. So pretty much we're just cleaning her face. Cockers pretty much get a Cocker face, which is a poodle face. It's the same thing. I know, honey, I know. I got you, Sky. Basically, we're just taking every little thing out of there. Be sure to have your dog extremely dry before you start doing the haircut. I know Cockers are really hard to do. Okay, so I pretty much clean around her muzzle here. If you are a beginner, continue with your 10 to do it all around her head here, her ears. But if you are not a beginner, you're just watching the video for fun, I'm using a 7 to pick up the hair on the side here, avoiding her eyelashes again. I love doing reverse on certain dogs, and for her here, I love doing the number 7 reverse because I get a cleaner cut. Of course, I use the 10 on her face, her belly, and everywhere else. Sky, good girl. So pretty much hold on to the ear, avoiding the eye to get it done. We're shaving the inside of her ears. We're going to use a number 10 again. I know a lot of people think that they can pluck the hair inside the Cocker's ear. It's too thick. You can't really pluck it, and I would not recommend it. But what you can do is use a smaller clipper to get around here. I know a lot of vet tells their clients to go to the groomers to get the hair plucked out of the Cocker's ear, but no, we don't pluck the ear. We cannot do it. You use a small clipper to get it out of the dog's ear. So the same thing here. Don't forget to check your blade. So I'm gonna leave this like that because we're growing the top here, so it could be a little bit fuller. But typically with, you know, Cocker ears, you can either do, and I learned this just a few days ago, you can either do it at a V shape or you can do it just going straight down. And then for the edge of the ear, you can either hold it like this. Just remember, everything is from tip to tip. Or if you don't want to do it like that, you can, if you're not comfortable with this side, I'm gonna do this side so you can see it, just like that. Pretty much you're cleaning the dog's, you know, the ear edge with your blade. If you don't want to do it like that and you're not comfortable with doing that, just take your scissors. Make sure you align your fingers with the tip of the ear so you don't cut it. Because when the ears bleed, they bleed. They take a while to stop bleeding. See, you get the same result. Same thing here. You can actually flip the ear like that. I know, honey. Flip the ear like that. and then you can go back and clean it over. So this is our cocker ear. Like I said, we're letting this grow so it can be fuller, but typically you would take it all the way down to here if the pet parent wants to. If not, you keep it at the angle where they want it to. So we're gonna start by doing her clean feet now. I have a number 40. I'm gonna do her paw pads. Back up a little bit. Here. So basically, I'm sure you guys know how to do a paw pad if you're doing a cocker. I like to do the paw pads before I do the clean feet because that way I get that out of the way and I get a clear gateway to get all the hair from the feet. Her feet has to be really, really clean because she does get a powder put in between her toe to help with the allergy. When you're doing a clean feet, get closer to me. You need your number 10. If you don't have a 10, you can use a 40, but I don't recommend using a 40 if you are not a professional. Okay, use the number 10. If you reverse it, you should get it just as close. Okay? You're fine, buddy. So basically, it's like doing a clean feet on a poodle. There's nothing different. I know, Sky. Now make sure you get every little piece of hair. Skylar. Her toes are irritated. But they are getting a lot better. So to get in between the toes, I pretty much kind of tilt the clipper. I know, Sky. I know. And when you're doing your clean feet, you want to start out with a fresh blade because it does get hot. So if you start out with a fresh blade, then you don't have to switch it in the middle of doing the clean feet. But if your blade gets hot pretty quickly, then definitely go ahead and switch it. Sky, So we go a little bit higher with her clean feet. And then of course you do the same with the back. Move back a little bit. Sky, relax, honey, relax. Relax, good girl. So same thing with the back. Take it up. And this is our clean feet. A cocker clean feet. Okay, so all clean feet, all 4 feet are clean. We're gonna start with a number 7 on her body, okay? We're doing a number 7 cocker cut. Skylar, you are so lazy. You are just the laziest girl. Remember, I did the number 10 on the head, so we're gonna start with our number 7. There's nothing to it. Just make sure you don't shave the skirt down. Be sure to have, different number 7 sitting beside if you are not planning on using your Hulu, but keep in mind you need to use your Hulu. Oops, sorry. Sky, behave. Today she's not being a good girl. Typically she's my very, very good girl. So there's 2 ways you can get to the skirt. You can either go straight behind like this. If you do, you need to be careful to not go like this because you can and you will create a line, okay? Or you can do this, which is the old, just taking it straight down. Can you zoom in the skirt for me, please? So this is pretty much it. You need to be able to have your skirt here, and then we're gonna use either your feathers or your clip comb to blend it in. But you wanna make sure you don't have a line. If you're looking I don't have a line, okay? That's what you don't want, a line. So if you're gonna go like this with the comb blade, you will get a line. You just have to blend it in with your thinners. But if you don't want a line, just go like this. Here. So pretty much it's the same thing. Just keep going with your blade, keep going with your blade. Everyone, you know, do their work differently. So you might look in here and you're like, oh, this is the way for me. And then you might look at another video or another groomer might show you a different way to do it. And, you know, find whatever that works for you. You don't have to do what the other groomer is doing. Whatever works for you, that's what you do. So basically I'm just dipping my clippers, so I'm not going with the skirt. So I'm going to fix this. One thing you will notice grooming, there's always one side that you are better at or better grooming at. But it's pretty much the same thing with the chest here too. Same thing with the chest. Keep your hair. All right, and you're just gonna blend it in. So pretty much what the cocker cut is, you know, shaving the top of the body, leaving a skirt, leaving this here, and then typically you have the big fluffy feet to have the cocker legs. But like I mentioned already, in her case, we're doing clean feet. So pretty much just broke my blade and my comb blade. This happens in grooming. I'm going to attempt to use my A-comb on her. Most people might call this an A-comb. We call it a 3/4 here. That's what I'm going to be doing on her legs. As you can see, it looks great during the winter. This is how we keep her because she's nice and fluffy. I know, sweetheart. So now I'm going to take the A-comb 3/4, just lightly trim it down a little bit. We're in Florida, it's hot. We're just gonna trim the hair down a little bit. If you happen to grab some mats doing a clip-on haircut, just stop and find the mat and get rid of it. Because if you put your comb blade through it, I guarantee you, you will break your blade. Hi, baby girl. You will break your blade and you will hurt the dog because it won't help on you. So there's nothing to it. I'm pretty much just cleaning up the hair. Keeping her bottom feet a little bit fuller. Make sure you don't separate it from the skirt, okay? If you can see, it's still there with the skirt. I'm just gonna blend this in a little bit. To blend it in, I'm going to use a 1/2 inch. Her hair is extremely curly, so it's got waves. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 3/8 to do a more blend in because the 1/2 inch didn't take it down as much. There we go. And if you are not comfortable blending with your clip comb, you can go ahead and use your thinners. When it comes to a cocker's leg, I am more comfortable blending with my comb blade rather than the thinners. But if you want to blend with the thinners, all you have to do, get your thinners, pretty much work your way through. Or you can do it from this angle. Whatever angle you want to use, that's your choice, okay? So I did the 3/4 on the legs. Use the 3/8 to blend in the coat. So I'm basically just trimming around the leg, giving it like a nice palm leg, meaning I'm keeping that all nice and thick and fluffy.
Mishi. Mishi.
All right, sorry, Sky. Don't go, baby. I don't want to use my shoes. I just started shopping. It's fine. It's fine. A lot of people look at grooming and they're like, oh, you know, you must be having such a good time, or you know, get to be with the dogs all day. It's fun. Yes, it's fun, but we get stressed out. Oh, our work is stressful. So do not judge groomers, pet parents. We work with sharp tools. When you walk in here, when you walk into your groomers, and you start yelling out for your dog's name, or you start whistling and they turn around, guess what? I can easily cut the dog, rip his eye right out. So please don't do that. I'm sorry, we just had to, I went off topic there for a moment. I just had to mention that because we had someone who came in and did that. I mean, people do it every day, but when you see I'm working with a dog who's giving me a hard time and then you want to come in and start whistling your dog's name, it's like, whatever, boom. Guess what? I'm trimming this dog's face. I can take an eye out in 2 seconds. People seem to think it's very cute that people are doing that. It's not cute. When you walk into your grooming salon, your people's grooming salon, don't do that. We work with sharp objects, people. So pretty much you just, you know, I trim the leg. Jess, can you come get a nice view of that? Take a 3/4 down to it, which is an A-comb, trim the legs, blend it in, so you know her clean feet can be a little bit visible. I know, baby, don't move. Good girl. Don't sit, honey, don't sit. And like I said, typically you leave the cocker's feet down to the you know, floor. It all depends on what type of haircut the pet's parents wants, honestly. I'm gonna do the same thing to the rest of the body, okay? here she is. We did a number 7 on the body. We did a 10 on her face, 10 on the top of her head. We did a 7. We did a 10 on her ears. We're keeping her ears long, so this is why we're not trimming them. And we did the skirt on the legs. We did a 3/4. Okay. If you guys have any question, you can leave a comment, or if you have anything you want to say, just leave it in the comment. I don't mind. You won't hurt my feelings. Your opinions are your own. Again, thank you guys for watching, and please remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Click like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Thank you for watching.